And there we go. Greetings petrolheads and welcome to RomRom.net, the channel sharing the joy of sim racing, and to the 5th race of the Assetto Corsa Friends Porsche 911 races, this time at Mugello. Luckily for you all, I'm not alone, but with me is the man with a voice of 1,000 angels, Cody. How are ya, mate? And if you've ever played Assetto Corsa, you know Mugello because it's one of the go-to tracks for this. No surprise here, as Kunos has had for years a good relationship with Ferrari, and this is one of the Ferrari test tracks. I'd have to think, but you may be right. No, yeah, you may be quite right with that. Yes. At least from what I remember, when I did the Assetto Corsa career, you drive a lot with a lot of cars on the Assetto Corsa career, and yeah, it's fast, but it's tricky. It's got everything, of course, being being used as a test track. It's got to have everything so that the Ferrari people can test everything they need there. Let's see if Gerards can keep it at 5th place. He is a good driver, but in the last races he was having quite the issues. There may be on Easter holiday, as at least in Germany, this Friday and the next Monday are bank holidays. And many people, I know from my job, a lot of people said, well, yeah, you know, next week I'm not there. So my boss and I are saying like, okay, it's gonna be a quiet week. That's good. Sometimes you should have a quiet week to be able to, I don't know, read one of the 10,000 mails that you haven't been able to read because you were doing real live thing instead of reading mails. So yeah, it may very well be that some of the drivers are on holiday at the moment. They possibly drove away on Friday and won't be back until next Monday. Like Monday after the next.
Dershka has been moving up quickly, and he is Petraska is the only one who stays where he is.
And we are now waiting for the start of the race. What is it? 5 minutes, right?
I believe it's 6. Because there's 2 minutes of wait time.
Okido. What do I want to say? If you are for the first time here, and that would be a sad thing because these races are great, but on the other hand, it's a good thing because you found these races. The Assetto Corsa friends drive with a fixed setup. The only thing that can be changed is the brake balance. Even the fuel is fixed, so the drivers cannot change anything. I think they can change the pressure of the tires, if I remember correctly. But that's about everything, like the brake balance and the pressure of the tires. Everything else is a fixed setup, including the fuel. And we'll be racing for twice 40 minutes. First race 40 minutes. After that, the second race, the starting grid is on a reverse grid, so the one that came first or in the first race is gonna be the 10th in the second race. The one that came second is gonna be the 9th, and so on and so forth. You may know the name Mugello if you've been following Formula 1, and because it was on the first COVID year, if I remember correctly, that they drove the, for now, one and only Formula 1 race here at Mugello. I'm getting the information in the chat that is not fixed because it doesn't work. But what racing? Is it only at Mugello? Because you've been driving with a fixed setup all the time, or has Sasha been lying to me? Haha. Oh. 4.5 minutes. Ooh, that's so Tennyson, Bevan and Blanc are all very good. So I expect that one of those three is gonna take the first position. Gerard's, if he doesn't mess up, which he's done here and there, he could be 5th, 4th, or even 3rd. He is a good driver. Dershka can be good, but I think he's a little bit too, I don't know. I don't think he's material for podium yet, but we'll see. Yeah. Yeah, so I think he needs to he needs to get the experience of, oh my god, I'm getting to third, I should not get nervous. Some always get, like, if I even make it into the top 10, I'm so surprised that I mess up, but that's another thing. So many people get that experience, and you get pressure from behind, of course, because if you're third, everyone else wants to be third. Hey, who doesn't? So I think that's what's missing, because he's a good driver, but I think he doesn't have the experience with the pressure, the experience with trying to keep the position, maybe trying to get yet another position and so on. That's something that you learn with time. Yep. As he's been in many other races, yes. Okay, I'm getting the information that you can almost not be hurt, and I have you at max. So I've maxed you in the system. You should be the loudest there is. I can make myself a little bit less loud, and the sound of the car is a little bit less loud. Let's see if the mix. Yeah, and I haven't changed anything since our last race, so you should be able to be heard as well as in the last race. Oh, lights are up. And there we go. We start the fifth round of the Assetto Corsa Friends. See, this first curve is tricky. Oh, who went off? Zan went off. And Bevan, of course, already getting as much space as he can, already have a second away. Yeah. I can help you. Yeah, and I don't know why. I have you at the loudest I can. I mean, I'm putting myself quieter, so if people set up the volume higher, then maybe, hopefully, they will hear you and me at the same level. But really, setting up the audio on these streams is it well a bit difficult. I don't know why it's so difficult. So, Blanc, Bevan, sorry, Bevan still on first place, 6/10 of a second away from Blanc, which is not much.
Battling it out. Dushka seems to have the overspeed pretty well. So Dushka has the overspeed, is looking towards the outside. Kind of breaks a little bit too late. Just tries to able to sweep up the inside. Doesn't quite get it done, but still right alongside as they go through the second. Getting very, very close, very good. These two. Oh man, there's a spin. It's Madison. Madison spins on track.
But there was nobody near him, right? Gerard's almost losing. To fight through the entire field. Just safe zone is not having a great race so far. Yeah, Bevan almost a second away from Blanc already.
Indeed, and Blanc and Bevan are running away with it.
I'm fiddling here with the sound, so
Okay,
if you, yeah, go ahead.
I'm seeing Venison's creeping closer and closer to Mugello. Venison has the pace qualified in but as we just saw, he had that spin that set him way back. He's working his way back up, 0.8 seconds away from Mugello. Blanc suddenly got nice and close to Bevan. Perhaps there was a mistake there that we didn't see. But Blanc now half a second away from Bevan, which on this track is actually pretty close. Since the as fast as Bevan going very, very wide, cutting in, trying to get a little extreme, and Blanc was able to tuck in and get even closer. So Blanc now has the overspeed on Bevan. He's looking towards the outside. Bevan's defending the inside line. Very, very defensive driving from Bevan. Blanc was looking towards the inside. Bevan shut the door on himself. Blanc's there now. He's going to be putting that pressure on him. Bevan is very, very good at getting out of the pack and just not letting it until he's so far ahead that it's not funny. With Blanc right in his rearview mirror, that's going to put pressure on Bevan, and he might not drive at 100%.
Yeah, and we see Blanc already being very near to Bevan. So let's see how. I mean, in the corners that they are now, it's not a good idea to try to overtake. But who knows? Maybe they will. Now, after the last big corner, the Buccine, then comes the straight, and that's a good place to overtake, of course. But where they are now, I think they are now at the Biondenti 1 and 2, or no, they are at Correntaio, exactly.
Yeah.
But that's not a good place to overtake. This here, this small straight here, maybe, but nah, it doesn't try.
This one's a pretty good spot. We've seen some passes there. It looks like Denison just got ahead of Mugello, going around Biondenti 1 and 2. So Denison moves up into 6th. We're still monitoring the chase of Blanc.
And Bevan being all over the place so that Blanc doesn't get a spot to overtake. And they are far away enough from Zöll that he won't profit from these two fighting in the near future. I mean, if they keep fighting for a long time, maybe so.
Yeah, that's like not in the next couple of laps, but if you think of how Bevan normally runs away with it, I think this is probably Sol's best chance.
Yeah.
Keep pushing Bevan.
But now we come to all these curves where it's quite difficult to overtake. I think they're now.
Blanc has really shown some pace here on Mugello. He's put in the practice, he's put in the years.
Yeah.
He's really showing Bevan that, hey, this is not going to be an easy race for you. Very, very early apex here for Blanc. Taking that corner as a double apex, where I think Bevan was a little bit more straightforward with it. That better for Bevan than it did for Blanc. But, you know, you can't just follow the guy in front of you and expect that to get around him. You have to do something
Exactly.
different. You have to try something different.
Although now Bevan has gained a little bit of space. Oh, Zahn going off again. Bevan has gained a little bit of space to Blanc, but by far not enough, of course.
Blanc with the better braking into San Plato. I think Bevan perhaps got on the throttle a little bit around that corner, but Blanc's been outbraking Bevan every turn. That's really his advantage on this circuit, from what I can tell. Blanc using all the space, dipping a little bit into the grass there with the outside wheels.
Well, as you were saying, you have to do something different from the first, or you won't get anywhere. Ooh, but Blanc's car getting a little bit squirrely there.
Yes, he makes it stick, and he is still holding on behind Bevan, but Bevan, as a result of that, I think, got a little bit more space, about 0.2 seconds. That's the level of competition that these guys are racing at. 0.2 seconds, you know, you just, like, the time for me to say any one of these words takes longer than that. But that's separating these drivers, increments of fractions of a second.
And by the way, while Bevan and Blanc are at it, Dirschka is very near to Zul.
Trying to get on the podium here, but we'll have to see. Coming through the long straight, the braking zones really come into play. Sol got a little bit loose. It looks like Dirschka had the better line. And so yeah, Dirschka is directly behind Sol. Close enough to tap his bumper if there was a mistake in the braking zones, that's for sure. Blanc getting very near to Bevan as well. To 2. Those are the complex of corners that we've been talking about, those fast flowing ones that it's very hard to turn. He holds on but loses time.
Yeah, clearly. But he's not that much. I mean, he was that far away from Bevan a couple of laps since a couple of laps, and he regained the time. So
Closer battles, Dirschka is getting very, very dangerous for Sol, and Finnison is challenging Gerard. It's coming around the top.
yeah, like
Really shaping up.
all of them at once.
Dirschka, Dirschka's alongside Sol, it looks like, coming off the straight. He has the inside line. He has the track position, but it looks like Sol has the inside line for the next corner.
Let's see if he
Along
can.
neck and neck. Oh, Sol breaks earlier. A little bit later, he maintains that outside line, and it's quicker for him. Edison beats a lot of Gerards at the same time.
Heavens. It's difficult to keep the camera because everything is happening at the same time everywhere here.
Falls out of the map.
Gerard's is DNF. I think he had an issue with his computer.
Oh, that's possible. Yeah, on my screen he kind of like glitched for a moment, and I saw his like car off the map, and yeah, he's out. So it looks like Gerard's has had a technical malfunction that's taken him out of the race.
Ah, what a pity.
Absolutely, that's very unfortunate. Blanc has caught back up to Bevan. Buccine? I don't know.
Yeah, Buccine. It's Buccine, yeah.
Buccine, okay. I got it right the third time. Oh, he takes the draft. Blanc's looking towards the inside. Not over till it's over, though. Bevan has the inside line. They're neck and neck, right alongside each other, but the inside line quickly becomes the outside line, and then the inside line again. We'll have to see. Bevan gives it too much gas, gets very, very loose, almost into the side of Bevan.
But he kept it under control, so he's not out of contention. But whoa, that was hairy.
A little bit loose on the next corner. Coming around Casanova here. Now Blanc is the leader. Bevan is chasing for the first time in this race. That's what happens with these rear-end Porsches whenever you give them a little too much gas. They really want to swap ends on you.
Yeah, they are, well, Porsches.
Indeed, they're challenging cars to drive, but as you can see, if
Yeah, it may be my problem with these cars. You have to drive them well.
well, there is that. Bevan having a very, very quick line through Mugello. Caught up to the yeah, it looks like he's maintaining where you would expect them to kind of rubber band a little bit. And so it looks like Bevan probably gained some speed there. It will come down to this Blanc with a very, very weird corner entry. Bevan's getting closer all the time.
Well, he wants to get that position, of course.
Absolutely. Blanc is in first, Bevan is in second, Dershka in third, Sol in fourth place, and he's out to Bevan careful on the throttle coming out of that corner. It seems to have paid off for him, but I think he gave a little bit too much gas in the mid corner. He wanted to slow down in the exit so he didn't run wide like we saw from Blanc a few laps back. Looks like Gerards is back in the server. Of course, he is 2 laps down. He will not have a shot at a podium position here. But he can get back and continue getting those points. Sasha has messaged me. He said that he thinks that you ought to set up OBS volume. Maybe Discord is too quiet in that. Just a suggestion on
You are the loudest in OBS, and you're the loudest in Discord. So I've put it like really loud. So I don't know what's going on. What I've done, what I just changed like a couple of minutes ago, is that every time that you talk, the sound of the race goes down. I had it set up already, but somehow it changed to a different channel. And well, I hope that now when you talk, the sound of the race goes down, so you can be heard clearer.
Bevan and Blanc and their battle, they are absolutely running with it. Dershka is running a very competitive race in third, but he is a distant 10 seconds back. 12 seconds, 13 seconds back. at about the 1 second behind Mark. Looks like Blanc is a real shot at this.
And Gerard just went back into the race, so to speak, into the server.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll see if he's able to get driving again. He's getting into the server.
So on the stream, I set up so that we can see Bevan trying to get Blanc. So we see his cockpit. I have you at 100%. And truth to be told, I don't know what else to do to have you like really loud.
In Discord, like in our Discord call, are you able to turn up the?
You're at 200% on Discord.
200% there.
So you're at 200% in Discord. You're at 100% at the max in OBS. And what I've done is when you talk, the sound of the race goes quieter. No, it doesn't. Why doesn't it do that? Hate that.
Does it work if I just talk louder? Does that help any?
I don't know, because the thing is, I have you exactly the same as I've had you in all the others. Well, now not, because I've been fiddling. I've been making you louder. But I had you exactly the same that I had you on the races before, and people could hear you, so I don't know what's going on here.
Okay, let's see. Whenever I got louder, Pierce says start to overmodulate, so it's not gonna work. Well, I'll just have to do sign language, and you guys can just assume what I'm saying. The question has been raised if it might be better if we use like a different Discord channel, possibly.
with the difficulties that then many of the things that I've set up for this Discord channel won't work, including the ducking. So and I have you on compressor, so that could end up being an issue. So maybe for the next one we'll have to test what is going wrong here, but for this year it would break so many other things that I don't think it would be worth it.
Fair enough, that's about what I figured.
So say something now.
Something now.
No, you're at the same level. Okay. I'll have to test something. I won't test it now because I could break the sound completely, and that's not what we want. But I'll have to test something different, putting you through a pre-compressor and a different channel. Because now you're only very loud on my headphones, but not on the channel, so that doesn't help.
Well, I suppose you got to take most of the lead on the commentary for this last 9 minutes of the race, then, huh?
Seems so, which is a pity because you are very good at it too, and yeah, I like it. I've always liked that this has been a conversation between us two, and that's also, of course, very good for the stream because people hear a conversation, and a good conversation at that. Anyway.
Looks like Thennison's approaching Seoul a little bit over the last lap. He's getting closer.
So at the moment we have 8 minutes left. Blanc is first, Bevan is a second and something away, so that fight stopped, but Tennison is getting near Zöll. Dirshka, Rigero and Zan are far away from each other and from the first places, and Gerard's had some technical issue and, well, disappeared from this race, which is a pity. I was expecting him to be one of those fighting at least for 4th or 5th, but of course if his computer doesn't want to help, it doesn't help.
Largely lost that momentum that he had. He was
Yeah.
a second behind a lap ago, and then like 0.7 seconds behind like half a lap ago, and then now he's down to like 1.5 or so. He's lost a lot of that momentum.
I've been watching, and while Bevan is almost 2 seconds away from Blanc, it's not for lack of trying. He's like pushing to the limits. You see him correcting here and there because he went over the limit. So Bevan is really trying to get to Blanc. The thing is, Blanc is a damn good driver, Bevan also, but today it seems that Blanc is the better driver of both. And Tennison, yeah, Tennison's... Well, he's regaining a little bit. He was at 1.3, now he's at 1 point something between 1 and 2, so let's see. Maybe the issue is that Bevan is trying too hard. That may be the problem.
Yeah, he may be, you know, he sees Blanc ahead of him, he's really pushing hard. And it also could just be that Blanc just found some speed. He's been getting a lot faster. You know, Bevan's benefit usually is that he gets out in front and stays out in front, and he's able to just drive on a clean track. But right now, Blanc is enjoying that liberty. And so he's the one driving on a clean track. Bevan is, you know, for the first time in a little bit, really having to chase,
to push. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Meanwhile, Tennyson is getting nearer and nearer to Zerl once again. He already was nearer than that, but he's getting nearer. With 4.5 minutes to go.
He just dipped into 0.6 seconds behind range, so that's good. Half a second. He's in the draft. This might be the moment.
Yeah. And it's a straight, so it's a very good place. And he's trying the outside. I don't think that's gonna work, but
It's worked before, but he gets a little bit loose, I think.
but no. He already went. Yeah, he already went behind Zöll. So, but if he keeps it up, maybe on the next. Oh, he's going for the inside line, but no, he was too far away.
Indeed. Sol now knows where Tennyson plans to strike next.
Yeah, we'll see. Now we're following Tennyson.
Further behind than he was. I don't think he's going to be able to catch up as much, but I think he will be able to gain a little bit right here in the braking zone.
Yeah, but now he's further away than he was on the round before. But that, I mean, further away doesn't mean that much. He's a couple of tenths away.
Yeah, I think he was just gearing up. He was setting up for this. There he is, right behind him.
Yeah, but it's difficult to overtake there. Whoa! And he's got very squirrely. Eesh.
Yeah,
Lost control for a while.
On the grass there,
Yeah.
and upset the car. It took him a long time to get it right again.
Yeah, he lost control a little bit, but anyway. A little.
Gonna look towards the inside on the next turn.
A minute to go until the end of the race.
Blanc's still your leader. Bevan's still in second. So third, but Venison is trying to change that here with this battle, but he's running out of time.
Yeah, I think it's this lap and then one more lap and that's it. So that's all he has to take third.
Not so sure that that was the corner that he needed to get it done.
Yeah, well,
He had to lift a little bit so he wouldn't run wide. Allowed Soul to maintain his distance. It really is going to come down to these braking zones and this stretch of corners, and if he's going to be able to take it. This is going to be the final lap. Oh, the leader, Blanc. Blanc spins. Blanc is into the wall. Bevan passes for the win.
oh bother on the last lap.
Absolutely, on the very, very last lap.
Oh no.
Oh, man.
He's done such a
That is
great
painful.
race. He was so far away already from Bevan. And then he goes and spins. Nah.
Goodness. Well, Bevan's having a happy day.
Of course. Wouldn't you? Oh, and Thunison.
Still getting very close to Sol.
Yeah. Still trying to find the hole. Bevan is gonna pass the
He's running out
start
of
and
time,
end.
though.
And there we go. Bevan wins the race. Blanc behind him, crying bitter tears, I suppose.
Who's it going to be for third? Is it going to be Sol, or will Finnison be able to get it? He's got this one lap, this one corner, this one final straight to get it done. Can he do it? He's got the overspeed. He's in the draft, but they're coming up. It doesn't look like he's
I
gonna
don't
be able to
think
get it
so.
done.
He's gonna
Alongside him.
try. He's gonna try, but no, he doesn't get it. But by that much, 6 hundredths of a second. Woo!
Oh my goodness.
Oh
What
yeah.
a finish to round out the podium. The Tennyson does take fourth, and Dershka's coming around 0.2 laps behind. He will take fifth. Ricciero is in sixth. Zahn finished down a lap. He's in seventh. Unfortunately, in eighth, 13 laps down, had that disconnect, which unfortunately put him out of the running. Well, we're only halfway through. There's one more race after this, so stick around.
Absolutely. This is the first of two races. We're gonna be soon back with the next 40 minutes. And then it's gonna be Gerard's, I suppose, on first. As he was the last in this race. No, I don't think I can solve the sound issues now. I'll have to do some fiddling and some sound magic, and I tell you, as soon as I get enough money, I'm buying some real live mix system and not these strange virtual Windows systems which end up not working the way that we want them.
Well, it's unfortunate.
Yeah, very.
In
Very.
the meantime, you guys just probably can't hear me all that much. And it's okay.
And I don't know why. I mean, it worked last week, so why isn't it working this week?
In other news, I got a watch repaired that I did not have a battery in and it didn't like fit my wrist for like 4 years now, I think. But I found it when I was cleaning out my closet, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get this fixed. So I went in, brought it, and got it fixed. I haven't worn a watch since I put this watch in the closet to just sit there. And now it's working. It's on my wrist and it looks great.
Huh, good.
So I'm proud of it, but it feels weird to wear a watch again. Like my wrist feels heavy.
Yeah.
Pretty much from the age of 10 to like 18 or 19, I wore a watch every day. And mine was even waterproof, so I haven't like showered with it and everything. This one's not waterproof.
I haven't worn a watch since I was like, I don't know, 15, 16. Ended up not liking wearing watches. And nowadays you can see the time always on your phone or wherever.
I kind of like the style of it. It's just, you know, it looks
True,
nice. It feels
true.
good.
I do understand that very well, because there are very, very nice watches.
This one was a high school graduation present.
Ooh.
So, I like it. second race to begin, and with it we'll have a reverse grid. So it looks like Sasha Gerards will start in front, and then Zahn will be in second, Ricciero in third, Drisher fourth, Tennyson fifth, Sol sixth, Blanc seventh, and Bevan in eighth. Although Bevan left the server, so I'm
Really?
curious.
He's been shown here still as being in the server.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
I'm clicking on him and he's not there.
No, and on the live on the live timing, he is shown as not being there. That's very strange.
Yeah, his car is not on the grid. But yeah, and I remember after the race I saw his car leave, so I'm curious if he just had to go, had a time constraint, or if he was like, oh, the race is over and I'm done, and if forgot that there was a race too, or
That
if
would be
he-
very strange, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that would be very strange. You know, or perhaps he just hit a button he hadn't meant to, and he's just not on the server now. Don't know what the
Yeah,
deal would be.
to that, he is not there. Now that the server reset, he is not to be seen. Oops. That would be a pity.
Oh, he actually messaged the driver chat, like drivers only chat, and he says it can only do one race today. He can't stick around for race two, so he does have a time thing.
Pity. Okay.
So he got the points, he got his win. So
True.
if you're just doing one race, that's a heck of a race to do for Ralph and Bev. And now he's gonna go and do something else. But yeah, it'll be Gerard's starting on pole, because he had the unfortunate luck last time around. Zahn in second, Ricciardo in third, and everybody else down to Blanc.
Three and a half minutes until the start of the race.
We are counting down, getting ready to roll. So, no Bevan. Blanc starting from the end.
Gonna
I
be
still
interesting.
I still believe Denison has a shot. I really do. Because he had a very unfortunate incident at the start, but he fought his way up and he made his way to, you know, I think it was fourth?
Well, let's see. I mean, he's fifth now.
Yeah, so that would have been, let's see, 1, 2, 3, yeah, fourth. He was in fourth. But yeah, he fought his way up into fourth. If he doesn't have an issue at the start, Bevan is now out of the question. Blanc is starting from the very back. He's going to have a harder fight than Denison. I think Denison has a shot at this one.
And it's not this track is not an easy track to find overtake positions. Like, there's a couple of places where you can try. There's the straight, which is of course long, but it's just one straight, so it's not so easy to find places to overtake. 1 minute to go. Seconds until the start of the race. Lights are on.
And we're
And there we go. The last 40 minutes of this fifth round have started. Gerard's at first, but let's see how they get until the end of the first corner. Zahn already. No, he was trying to find the place.
Zahn has a little bit of a touch. Bumps into the back of Sasha Gerard's.
Oh well.
They're okay, but a little bit of cheekiness there.
Tennyson already on 4th. Blanc already on 6th.
Indeed, Blanc passed Sol. Denison passed Ricciardo.
Zahn.
No, I think he was already ahead of Ricciardo. Ricciardo was
Okay. Zahn very near to Gerard's. Dirschka also very near. Of course, they are
near to
all.
everybody.
Yeah, but nearer than it was at the first race.
Oh, it looks like Ricciardo goes way off.
Yeah.
Big spin. That's unfortunate. That's Ricciardo out. Dirschka passes Zahn. Denison right alongside Zahn. Looks like will Zahn lose 2 positions in 1?
Almost, but not.
Denison knows, hey, it's the start of the race. Start of the race, I got time. And there he is. He didn't have to wait long.
Yeah.
Zahn dips off a little too far to the outside. Denison gets around easily.
And Zahn losing 1 position to Blanc because he went wide on this last corner.
Absolutely. Zahn just had a very, very bad second. Is tied right alongside of Gerard's coming down the main straightaway. It's going to be a drag race braking zone test. Let's see how it goes. Gerard's on the outside. Dirschka has the inside. It's Dirschka.
So, after this first lap, we are at Dirschka, Gerard, Tennyson, Blanc, Zahn, Zöll, and Riguero. So, Tennyson and Blanc already on 3rd and 4th position.
Oh, Zahn getting passed by Sol. He went wide again. Into, I forget the name, but towards the end of the
So, Poggio Secco?
I think so.
So you didn't forget the name, you just didn't know how to pronounce it.
Maybe.
Tennyson trying to be dangerous to Gerard's.
Doesn't quite get it done just yet. Again, Gerard's has been very, very good at blocking whenever he can. It's going to allow Dirschka to start running away with it.
Riguero goes off again.
Oh,
And Riguero
disconnects.
DNFs.
He just called for wins.
Maybe, maybe not. Long very near to Tennyson. Tennyson very near to Gerard. They're all still in the fight.
Dirschka running away with it though. He's a very quick driver. He had proved himself in the last couple of rounds. But he was kind of stuck in the pack for most of race 1. But he was able to get ahead of Gerard's. Gerard's not quite having the pace of these other drivers. But he's
And,
able to block
ooh.
very well, holds him off. Wow. Gerard's kind of a little bumped into Denison. I'm not quite sure that was warranted, but it worked and he held him off. But yeah, all of the other drivers are all right behind Gerard's, trying to get around him. He's very much in his rights to defend his position in second as long as he can. But it's really allowing Dirschka to run away with a big head start. But guess what? It is Denison leading that charge, trying to get around Gerard's. Almost exactly as I had predicted. Denison
Yeah.
is doing quite well.
Yeah, on the other hand, you had predicted that Blanc would have a difficult time, and he's already behind Tennyson, so hey.
That's true. That's true. takes himself out.
Yeah. Ah,
Oh,
bother.
man.
See,
Working a little too hard.
Yeah,
Stops it.
Geras is continuing what he's been doing in the last races. At some point, doing some error that brings him out because he is a good driver. But you cannot be that good a driver if in every race you do some error that brings you out of the race. Ah, what a pity. And now
But,
Blanc is going for it.
yeah, Blanc pushing past Venison.
But yeah, I think he makes it stick. Yeah. He really did make it stick. And Tennyson's still very near to him. But I do expect Blanc to get away and to start the race against Tirschka. Ooh, but Tennyson is very, very near to Blanc.
Yeah, I think Venison's gonna get around him.
Yeah, at the moment he is, and the next one is ooh. Yeah.
For a lack of trying, though, goodness.
And Zöll has, of course, been using the opportunity to get near, so we have again a three-way battle. This time not with Gerards, but with Blanc, Tennyson, and Zöll. So Blanc still around 5 seconds away from Dishka. Tennyson half a second away from Blanc, and Zöll has lost a little bit of time. He is over half a second away from Tennyson. Gerards unluckily after that right out of the tarmac, 9 seconds away from the fifth zone. And Tennyson now has lost a little bit of time. I don't know if he's just taking it easy, which he can't that much because Zöll is near, or if he's just if Blanc is just too fast for him.
Could be both. Blanc is incredibly quick, and Venison, he's been, through most of this season, taking it kind of easy, I think, compared to where his skills are. Oh, no!
No! Tennyson loses control of the car, like heavily. So that's it. I mean, that's it for now, but Zöll too far away from Blanc to be dangerous, and of the two, I do expect Blanc to be the better driver, the faster driver especially. So let's see if Tennyson can come back from this mighty error. by no fault of anybody. Like there's Blanc was far away enough. So I don't think that there was any bump from anybody.
No, it was pretty clear from the camera that I was looking at. Denison just kind of gave it a little bit too much power around the corner exit and just swapped ends.
Which is so easy to do at that one.
Absolutely. It's where his previous spin in race 1 was as well. Same corner exit, same straightaway.
San Donato. Not a very holy place. I have lost very unholy words at that curve. Sometimes even in Italian. So Blanc is now getting near to Dirschka, bit by bit. He is now only 3.7. I was gonna say 3.5, but let's say it's around 3.6 seconds away from Dirschka. But he was 5 seconds away, so he is getting nearer, and he doesn't have Tennyson to make him nervous or to make him take a different racing lines. So I expect Blanc to get, I don't know, in the next 5 to 10 minutes to get really near to Dirschka and to try and get the position. Tennyson goes out again. Yeah, I don't think Tennyson is gonna recuperate.
Nope. Looks like it sort of squandered the momentum that he had. He's just struggling to stay on track at this point.
Yeah. He's even overtaken by Girard's. What a pity. So Blanc 3 seconds away from Dirschka. Still fighting to keep the place. And bit by bit, Blanc is eating up the distance between Dirschka and himself, because he's now only 2.5 seconds away from Dirschka. I can already see him in the distance. Right, now the distance between Dirschka and Blanc is keeping quite the same, so maybe Dirschka found the speed, or he just looked back and saw that Blanc was coming nearer. Tennyson goes out again. Oh, bother. So, with a little bit more than 20 minutes to go, we have Dirschka, Blanc, Zöll, Zan and Gerards on the 1st to 5th position. Gerard's very far away. Blanc eating up the time, Zöll losing time with regards to Blanc. So I think in the next minutes what we're gonna see is Blanc fighting for 1st position. You didn't? So as was to be expected, Blanc is getting nearer and nearer to Dirschka. He's only 2 seconds away now, with 20 minutes to go. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be able to fight for 1st. Zöll keeps around 3 seconds away from Blanc. So he's gained his pace. Tennyson is in the pits. Oh, I did not see that. And Zan and Gerards are too far away to be in contention for podium in any kind of way. Something would have to go very, very badly for this to happen. Alright, Blanc is now 1 second away from Dirshka, eating up that distance bit by bit by bit by bit. So it's taking him a little bit longer than I had expected, but he is now going to be, or going to start to be, a pain. He already has Dirshka on his side. Let's see where he will try to overtake him. Ooh, now he's got it. Now he is very near. They are, as far as I can see, they are at Correntaio now. Now comes the chicane. Biondetti 1 e 2. Now, this is a place where when you're near enough you can try to overtake, but it's not a good idea. Tennyson DNF'd as I was expecting. And Blanc is now very near, and I expect him to use the draft to just try to overtake Dirshka on the straight. He is already in front of him, but now comes San Donato and Dirshka. Good question. Who's gonna make it stick? Ooh, Blanc very near. Dirshka trying to not give up the position, but yeah, I think now that Blanc is in front of him, he's gonna take off. Yeah, as was to be expected, now that he's got the first position, he's gonna take off. I hope he doesn't get off track as he did with his fight against Bevan. So let's hope that he keeps that this way. Zöll and Zahn, I think Zöll is too far away, and he's not been gaining time towards Dirshka and Blanc, so Blanc went wide on Buccine, so Dirshka is not completely out of contention yet. So, I was expecting Blanc to take off, but it seems that he may be tired because Dirshka is now gaining a little bit on him. And in any way, he's not taking off like he's done in other races, just gone away seconds. He's a little bit over half a second in front of Dirshka. That's not very much. Let your car get squirrely once and you have lost at least half of that distance. So let's see how this fight in the last Oh, 10 to 12 minutes goes, but now Dershka went a little bit too far. Which is quite easy to do after Palagio. Zahn goes off. Maybe Gerards can take the 4th position from that. Ooh, Zahn is still off. Yeah, there he goes. He may have a big issue. And Zahn is DNFs also. Ooh. So maybe Blanc has now... Maybe Blanc got now the pace, or Dishka has, seeing that he was so near, gotten nervous because now Blanc is getting away the way I expected at the beginning. Oh yeah, the line that Dershka is taking is not 100%. A little bit over 10 minutes to go, and we have Blanc at first, Dershka at second, Zöll third, Gerards fourth, and Zahn, Tennyson, and Rigero already DNF'd, while Bevan didn't even take the second race as he was not able to.